Hi everyone, this is Cherry Enchantress, and this is Pixie Does Tarot doing your 2023 Astro Tarot reading for Sagittarius, or if you pick the Simplicity Tarot. So along with the Simplicity Tarot, I added the Oracle of Roses, and we're going to have the Romantic Fairy for the love reading. I'm aiming for a 3-card reading, but if more comes out, that's okay too. Simplicity. I was felt very lucky and blessed that I could have all new decks this year. Every year I tried to not repeat any decks that I've already used in previous years. And if you'd like to take a look, if you haven't seen it, look at the playlist of previous years and all those decks. Non-repeated. I'm going to have to start giving away and selling some. Alright, let's see what we have for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or any other placement, or just the Simplicity Tarot lovers out there, or if you connected with the number 9. Okay, let's see. See what comes out. 3 cards, please, Spirit. I did a long Scorpio reading, but couldn't help myself. I really wanted to get to the bottom of things for myself as being a Scorpio. And if you might come over here from Scorpio because there was a reference to roses. So take Sagittarius Rose Oracle reading. So we have perfect. We have 3 cards. We have the Knight of Coins, the Hanged Man's been coming a lot for everybody, and the King of Wands. This is really nice because we have also the words here. So simplicity is exactly what it means. It's one of those tarots that anybody can use, beginner or advanced, and it's kind of simple and straightforward, kind of Rider-Waite-Smith clone that's just done really pretty. So the Knight of Coins is saying productivity and practical. The Hanged Man is sacrifice and surrender. And the King of Wands is leadership and charismatic. I keep adjusting it, but on the screen it looks different than in person. Maybe I need to do my camera like that a little bit. There. Okay. All right. So with the Knight of Coins, it looks like a delivery. And the Knight of Coins has the slow and steady wins the race energy to it. And the Hanged Man is like the enlightened one. If you can truly surrender, it's almost like, look at this, it's like a magnet, you know, it's like you're attracting this towards you. Money, financial security, stability, and maybe even possibly a person that is providing that financial security. Then you also have the King of Wands. So I think there could be a dynamic duo here. The King of Wands, fire energy, passionate, either male or female. Just because it's a king doesn't necessarily mean that it's a man. It just means there's a strong masculine energy, and also like the highest rank in the court cards. So the highest rank in the court cards just simply means that you have like this entrepreneur leadership type of energy here, that you're the boss basically. And Wands energy is very enthusiastic, productive. There's a lot of like actors here and performers, the showmen. I'm gonna try to see if I can change my blinds a little. Well, that's the way it's gonna be. No way that I can do my blinds that get rid of this nice light, but I think it's a nice symbol, you know. It's like some kind of You know, like the Hanged Man often to me means like an aha moment, an enlightenment. When you take a different perspective on something, suddenly your head glows and you're like, oh, stars above. You know, it's like, to me, this is like the out of box thinker, the seeing things in a different way, surrendering to the how, letting universe, don't know micromanaging, just letting universe. Now, we are co-creators, all of us, but there's a lot of people will tend to lean to more of the you know, that you're like, you know, if it's a partnership, let's say it this way, if you're in a partnership with spirit, you might want to, some people might see it as 50-50, like I'm 50% of the energy that goes behind these projects and the things that I do every day is me, and 50% is spirit. Some people might like to see it like that. Others may see like, you know, different ratios, 40-60 or, you know, 70-30, whatever. But there could be some people out there that feel like, okay, like I'm almost 100%, this is me, and I'll give spirit like 10% credit on this. And I think it just needs to be a little bit fine-tuned. You know, you need to relax a little bit into the energy, and even if it's taking a while to get there, it's going to get there. You know, rushing is not going to make things manifest any faster. Surrendering and letting go will actually be what attracts this energy a little bit more to you throughout the year. So I feel like there's this kind of taking a little bit slower approach to things to actually materialize. Your life doesn't have to be, you know, a big mass race of production and making things, of doing things, of creating things nonstop without breathing, you know, unless you like it like that. But I think it's important to like take stock of what you enjoy. And remember, if you are like the entrepreneur out there, or if you are self employed or something like that, then you are your own boss and you set your own schedule, and you should do what you want to do in your own pace. So that's that. But now, if you have a boss, let's say you have a boss that has certain expectations, you try to meet them, that's okay. But I feel like some people try to go above and beyond, and maybe this boss is not asking for that, because this guy is charming. It could be you, or it could be your boss, it could be a lover, it could be a husband, it could be anybody, but this guy is charming. And it's talking about following your passions, being confident, working hard, using your charisma. That's why I see, you know, there's definitely a lot of performers, actors, showmen, people here. This is usually a male, but it can be female. Somebody who's into business relations, somebody who people are just naturally drawn to, somebody who is very, well, a crowd pleaser, you know. So this could be like an influencer, you know, YouTuber, or any, you know, like anything in that genre of social media, as well as the public eye, as well as it could be celebrity even. They have a lot of ambition, and so if this is you, then you are the one that has the ambition. But I feel kind of two energies here a little bit, or I feel a method of your madness, or a change in direction, a change in styles of getting what you want. The Knight of Coins is yeah, it's that steady feeling, it's security. This could also represent I sometimes I see the Page of Coins sometimes as like a proposal or engagement, or a commitment of sorts. When the Knights represent action, so it could be similar. It could just be somebody just that is arriving into your life, but taking their sweet time, you know. This also can represent business trips and any kind of action. In that case, and we have the earth element because of coins and pentacles. So there's also this feeling of expansion and moving forward in your business affairs, or maybe there could be some kind of change in business, or it could be an investment or of some sort, or somebody investing in you, or it could be something like maybe like a patron that's like growing, expanding, because that's like a place where people will put money into something you believe in. So something like that, you know. It could also be some kind of investment that you make. And then the Hanged Man is the only major arcana here. We have court cards and major arcana, so it's kind of interesting. With the Hanged Man, I'm getting, the energy I'm getting is this is like the way you manifest it is really this beautiful release, let go, not forcing it, but really trusting and having faith in the universe to bring it to you. So that yellow glow or that halo around his head represents enlightenment. When he's upside down, he makes the letter 4, specifically with his legs like that. And 4 is the number, a very spiritual number, and it's meant, so there could be some kind of connection with you and the number 4. It's like he's resolute and he's at peace. His face is very calm and he's at peace, and he's not worried about his, you know, what's going on. He's very zen. He's very zen. So there's, this to me represents, you know, additional meditation and peace in your life. But I feel a very strong magnet, a magnet of money to you, because you're in no hurry. You've surrendered the how it's going to happen, and you just have faith in universe. So you're really giving it more of a, like in your co-creation, you're giving it more of a 60-40 energy of 60% spirit and 40% your actions or your movement. You know, I think this year you're putting a little more emphasis on spirit and what spirit has ready for you. So it's just about letting go and letting things unfold naturally. Sometimes it can be a sacrifice, like truly, you know, you could be letting go. You know what? An interesting sacrifice word is like crucible. And so if we had the Temperance card here, but we have Sagittarius, and Temperance is represented by Sagittarius, or Sagittarius represented by Temperance. There's a crucible energy where in the crucible it's not just transformation, just like Scorpio, but it's sacrificing something or two things in order to make a different thing. So there will be times maybe you feel like you'll have to do that, sacrifice something in order to make something even better. And so there's some kind of interesting energies with this card, but it definitely is a good, courageous card. And it represents sometimes a rites of passage. You know, when you're moving, it's almost like the warrior, the hero coming through and being asked these kind of special questions in order to pass to the next level, and then either by the king or becoming the king. That's kind of what I'm feeling here. Interesting. Okay. All right. Well, let's see what the Oracle of the Roses say. Now, the Oracle of the Roses is all about archetypes, so we can kind of see who is you and who is, you know, who plays what role. You know, like, are you the knight, or are you the king, or are you both? This is a gorgeous deck. Also, if you're Scorpio and watching this because of the roses, welcome. I'm going to scoop these up a little bit. Okay, let's see. this one. Okay. Oh, look at that. The Knight. So you are the Knight of Coins, I guess. Okay. You could be both, but at least we know that you're the Knight. And it's like slow and steady wins the race. Or the Knight is coming to you. But anyway, the Knight is the Duke of Edinburgh Rose. It's number 16. And it's represented by the sign of Aries, so you might want to check out that reading as well. So the people and energies that you place your desires and attentions on should be where you feel a sense of home. So that's what the Knight represents. And it's a comfortable place, and it's good for your heart. And I think, you know, like, if you can anchor yourself, then you can like launch in different directions. This is also good, like when you meditate, make sure you have some kind of special ritual to help anchor your body to like your bed or whatever, so that your spirit can travel and do a bunch of stuff. So this definitely is a travel card, both physically and astrally or spiritually. So sometimes there'll be times where you need to just reevaluate why you're doing what you're doing, or where you're going, what's the purpose, or the person coming through to meet you is the reason why they're so slow and steady. This actually, it doesn't feel like just a Knight. It does feel like the Knight of Pentacles here. The reason why they're slow and steady is because they're cautious, and they want to make sure that everything that they do is in line with their purpose. And so sometimes they pause and take assessments and things like that. So if that gets, because maybe you have fire energy, or there's this intensity of wanting some more speed, that's why the Hanged Man has come in to help you learn to let go. And yeah, there is a lot of dedication. Knights are very noble, and there could be the reason why behind a lot of their actions could be nobility, duty, righteousness, good, faith, honor, things like that. And maybe it's also part of your destiny to come through with this, like being an activist, but one that's not like a fireman rushing into a burning building, but more of the more methodical, careful type of activist that puts effort into things, but really sees it through and carefully weighs things and thinks about it and balances it. So it's like interesting that it's a Pentacles energy, but I'm getting a lot of air energy as well. Anything but the fire rushing into it energy. But see, within a person there needs to be balance. You can be this amazing charismatic person, but behind the scenes you definitely need this grounding energy. Okay, or maybe you're connecting with a grounded person and you're the fire person. So let's see. Let's see what the romantic fairy says. All right, nice. So you have reaching out, expect a call or text from your person of interest. So I feel like that's, if you are single, or there's nobody specific in your life, this could be the year where you get, that random reaching out from somebody from the past, or somebody you just meet, but the communication begins. If you're already attached, then I feel like it just represents more communication. Whenever something may get a little stagnant, it's a reaching out, or when somebody's feelings hurt, there's a reaching out. It's not letting things just slide, There is a strong material situation this year for you, and it could kind of get out of balance. So just be aware of that life isn't about your physical trappings. It's about your connection with your person. But I think there'll be plenty of balance in that. Let me get one more card to see what else? Okay. Yeah, okay. So the work is here again, and this is a workplace, a romance, but it's also common causes that keep you connected. So I feel like, okay, for the majority of you, I feel like maybe being with somebody who has a cause that inspires you and you would like to do it with them. And it's like this slow and steady energy on the one hand, which is you or your person, and on the other hand is this very vibrant, charismatic, maybe theatrical person on the other hand, and the ideas can blend really well together. One person has the practical money sense and the other person has the performing sense. So I think that's a nice combination, and I did hear dynamic duo in my head, like right off the bat. So yeah, that's kind of like the focus of your life. It's like love and career kind of mix this in 2023 for you. So I think that's really lovely, and I hope you like that too. Thumbs up if you like it. Comment below. Hit the little confetti party thumb button. I mean, it's really fun to push that and see all the little definitely check out the other readings for other parts of your zodiac and other decks that you might be interested in seeing what the message is behind it. And if you didn't watch the intro, you should watch the intro. It's supposed to help you connect with the decks even beyond your zodiac sign. So if you already watch your zodiac sign but you just want to connect with the deck, go back and watch the intro. Like, watch it, several times throughout the year even, and maybe you connect with a different energy. Also, I'll be putting out a charm reading, a quadrant charm reading, where you can choose from 3 different quadrant readings. So that'll be a nice addition to this, since we didn't have charms for this reading. All right, so if you have any comments, feel free to comment below. And if you want a private reading, definitely reach out to me. And all that information is in the description box. And I'll see you at the next reading. Faith, Trust, and Pixie Dust.